Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you've ever stepped foot inside a busy car dealership, you already know it can feel like, well, organized chaos. You've got walk-in leads to juggle, spare parts to track, complex vehicle deliveries to finalize. It's a massive amount of moving pieces. But what if you could take all that daily dealership chaos and transform it into a sleek, streamlined, data-driven profit machine? Well, that is exactly what we're going to unpack today. We're looking at the ultimate dealership playbook, a really high-stakes roadmap for mastering automotive retail right here in Nepal. Okay, let's dive into this. We're going to break this transformational learning journey down into 5 distinct phases. 1. The Nepal automotive landscape. 2. Mastering CRM and DMS. 3. The 16-week training journey. 4. The ultimate capstone project. And finally, 5. Grading and program outcomes. Section 1. The Nepal automotive landscape. Understanding this local ecosystem is absolutely the crucial first step. Now, this explainer and the entire program it's based on is built specifically for ambitious professionals who are really looking to elevate their careers in automotive retail. So whether you're current dealership staff wanting to step up into management, an entrepreneur looking to invest in a franchise, or maybe a BBA or MBA grad aiming to break into this incredibly fast-paced industry, this roadmap is literally engineered for you. It completely bridges that gap between academic business theory and the gritty day-to-day reality of actually selling cars. And let's be real, the Nepali automotive market is incredibly unique and, honestly, pretty volatile right now. Right out of the gate in week 1, you're thrown into analyzing these dynamic market factors. We're talking about the explosive growth of electric vehicles, those constantly shifting government customs policies that can literally make or break your pricing strategy overnight, and the strategies of key players like Maruti, Hyundai, Tata, Kia, and all those emerging EV brands. You have to analyze these elements to figure out where the true revenue streams actually are. It's not just about selling cars, it's about navigating an entire economic ecosystem. Section 2. Mastering CRM and DMS. This is the digital arsenal you need to tame that chaotic reality. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how a modern dealership functions. A successful dealership basically requires 2 halves of a brain working in perfect harmony. On one side, you have the CRM, customer relationship management, like HubSpot or Zoho. This is all about human connection, right? Lead capture, managing the customer lifecycle, and marketing campaigns. Then, on the other side, you have the DMS, which serves as the hard operational backbone of the business. Software like Udo Automotive or Auto Manager handles the heavy logistics, things like VIN tracking, job cards, and billing. To be profitable, you absolutely need both systems talking flawlessly to one another. So let's define the DMS clearly. A dealer management system is essentially a bundled management information system created specifically for automotive industry operations. Now, if that sounds intimidating, take a breath. The really beautiful thing about this program is that absolutely no prior DMS or CRM knowledge is required. Seriously. Even if you only have basic business skills, you are going to learn how to confidently operate these complex systems completely from scratch in a fully simulated environment. Section 3. The 16-week training journey. Welcome to the core training ground. So what does this actually look like? Well, it's a 16-week hybrid journey of escalating challenges. You kick off with weeks 1 through 4, the foundation phase, setting up basic business models. Then, weeks 5 through 9, you do a deep dive into CRM and DMS operations. Weeks 10 through 12 shift into the financial and after-sales phase, focusing on working capital and spare parts. And then you wrap up in weeks 13 through 16 with the analytics and capstone phase. It is a complete evolutionary transformation from understanding basic concepts to integrating highly complex data dashboards. To give you a real sense of how hands-on this gets, just imagine week 3. You aren't just reading textbook theories about sales, you're diving into a micro scenario. You'll actively master taking a customer through the critical sales funnel, from the initial test drive to the vehicle booking, all the way to final delivery. You learn exactly how to ensure nothing falls through the cracks. Then the training anchors to some serious real-world stakes. Imagine it's week 8 and Dashayan and Tihar are approaching, obviously the biggest festive buying seasons in Nepal. A stockout during this time? Total disaster for a dealership. So you learn how to directly link rising inquiry trends in your CRM with your current inventory levels in the DMS. You spot the gap before it happens, totally preventing a disastrous holiday stockout. As you move into the later phases, the lab activities get even more advanced. You'll analyze a service department's P&L, design an annual maintenance contract package, calculate customer satisfaction impacts, and build a Power BI management dashboard. Because let's be honest, we have all felt the distinct pain of an endlessly scrolling, crashing, basic Excel spreadsheet, right? Well, you get to completely graduate from that pain. By phases 3 and 4, you'll be building sleek, integrated Power BI dashboards that give you a pulse on the entire dealership in real time. Section 4, the ultimate capstone project. Consider this your final boss, where you have to prove your ability to save a dealership real money. So the crucial point is this. The primary, hard-hitting objective of this capstone is to reduce vehicle stockouts by an impressive 30%. You do this by integrating those CRM demand signals directly with DMS order planning. This is all about ensuring the exact right car is available the very moment the customer is ready to buy. But, having way too many cars on the lot is just as bad as having too few. That's why the secondary goal is to reduce holding costs by 15 to 25%. Cars just sitting idle cost money every single day. By using simulated data to optimize inventory, this model represents a massive, tangible financial win for a dealership's bottom line. To actually pass this ultimate test, the real-world deliverables are incredibly rigorous. First, you'll put together a data integration report linking seasonal CRM trends to DMS inventory. Then, a gap analysis, identifying shortages or overstocks for 3 specific vehicle models. That directly informs your forecast and order plan for the next quarter. And the whole shebang culminates in a dynamic dashboard, visualizing lead volume, stock turnover, and gap alerts. This isn't just an academic paper. It is a full, actionable business plan ready for the general manager's desk. Section 5, Grading and Program Outcomes. Let's talk about the spoils of victory and how you're evaluated. The grading structure here heavily favors hands-on execution. A massive 60% of your grade comes directly from the capstone project and lab assignments. The traditional stuff like quizzes and midterms, that's only 40%. It's really all about what you can practically execute, not just what you can memorize. And the standards are strict. To officially earn the diploma in automotive dealer management, you have to hit a 60% overall passing grade, maintain 75% attendance, and submit that mandatory capstone project. When you see this certification on a resume, it proves genuine, hard-earned mastery of the field. We've seen how tracking the market, linking customer relationships with deep operational systems, and really analyzing the data can completely transform a business. It stops the guesswork and starts the growth. So I'll leave you with this. Looking at the tools, the strategies, and the data-driven precision we've explored today, are you ready to optimize your dealership? Thanks for joining me on this explainer and keep learning.